Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. Welcome to the 2018 fourth annual Deano Carreri Big Dog 8-Ball Tournament. Coming at you live from On Cue Billiards here in Owosso, Michigan. We have Mark Osman versus Aaron Coniglio. It's Aaron at the table now. We are playing some CSI Rules 8-Ball, Race to 3, alternate break, rack your own. It's always open after the break, even if you make something, and it's call ball in pocket. No slop. Ball in hand rules. Ball in hand anywhere on the table, even if a scratch on the break. 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. It's the player's option to spot it and keep shooting or break again. And when you're down shooting at the 8, if you scratch, that is also not a loss as long as the 8's still on the table. It's just a ball in hand foul. If you do make the 8 and scratch, then that would be a loss of game. That's a pretty nice break. That's a really nice break. Wow. That is a fantastic break. Only question is, you like stripes or solids? Either one would work. I think I like solids. I like starting with the 2 and then the 7 in the sides, 4-ball, 6-ball, or 6-ball, 4-ball. Yeah, 2-ball and 7 in the side, roll forward for the 6, and then the 4, and then the 3, 5, 8 in the side. He may have drawn it just a little too much to roll forward for the 6. I'm not sure. I can't tell. It's all right. He has options. He's not forced to go with that pattern. Didn't end up exactly where he wanted, but he still has a couple of shots. He could either shoot the 6 right now, or even the 5 if he's good on the 5. Come back up between the 13-3. Whoa, crushed it. Got some adrenaline going there. Maybe he normally plays on tables that are slower. Like some valley tables with felt. So he's in trouble here. He's going to have a hard time getting back from this 3 back to the 6. I mean, if you try to just bump the 13, if you don't hit the 13 square, you're just going to glance off of it and end up screwed on the 6. All right, he's got a shot. He's going to be kind of jacked up over this 10 a little bit, it looks like. But yeah, you can see the 6. If you just make it, position on the 8 should be mostly automatic. So you can put most of your concentration into just making the 6. Just center ball, roll it in. Hard enough to come across table, of course. Nice. Nice recovery there. Nice out there, Aaron. And that 626 Frogger rate for Aaron, that's basically a starter rating. Well, he had a starter rating of 600, and he only has 59 games, and he's worked his way up to 626. And I have a feeling that 626, I have a feeling he's going to be working his way up considerably higher than that. Seems to be a pretty good player. It's the first time I've seen him play, it was today, but from what I've seen, he definitely seems better than that 626 would suggest. And Mark, his Frogger rate has a robustness of 261, so they got a little bit more data on him than they do on Aaron. So I would suspect that these two players probably play a little bit closer to even than the Frogger rate would suggest. That's just my suspicion. Yeah, those balls did not spread nice. I have a talk with your racker. Hello and welcome back.
Hola.
You just took your jacket off. I was looking for a second one to put on. I was going to put on my other jacket on top of this one.
Don't put mine on.
Yeah, you just missed a nice break and run by Aaron to start this set with.
Yeah, young man plays good.
Yep. I was just telling everyone that there's not much robustness on his Frogger rates, so that number is probably going to be going up from what I've seen.
Yeah, well,
not as a result of this tournament, because this is not being reported to Frogger rate. I don't believe. I don't think it is. Maybe it is.
Oh, you got it. I'm going. Where in the world is my?
There's no reason why this couldn't be reported to Frogger rate.
Now, do you want me to take a photo of this and you can put it up, or do you want to just keep reading it?
I can put up a photo.
Okay, I'll take a photo of it. And get a photo.
Why don't you go over by the desk over there where there's lots of light and you can get a good angle on it. Or not. Right there's fine. Yeah, can you crop it before you send it to me? Yeah, that breakout on that cluster up towards the foot spot up there didn't really open up quite the way he wanted. Still got some work to do here.
like that?
Sure. Email it to me.
I can't.
Oh.
I don't think I can.
Okay, then text message.
I'm gonna try to. Oh, of course it failed.
Actually, try email anyway.
I just tried and it failed.
Oh, okay. Then never mind then. Wow, you can see that 6.
I sent it to your phone. See, what's Josh looking at here? Is he cutting the 6 in?
Yeah, Aaron's cutting that 6 in, and that's a really nice shot.
I called him Josh, didn't I? His name's Aaron.
Yeah, he plays pretty sporty. I like the way he plays.
Yeah, it does. Plays good.
And I assume Mark plays pretty good too, but I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him play
I
yet.
wouldn't know yet.
You know, Aaron broke around the first set. I mean, the first rack, and then this rack, Mark broke dry, and Aaron's running out.
Yeah, he's got a little angle. He should be able,
Yeah,
hopefully, to drag this back out up the rail. A little more center ball with right English than it is draw, because draw will just suck it back up the table.
yeah, you got to cut the 3 a little so that yeah, you're going off the rail, not just drawing straight back.
Yeah.
You know, just don't hook yourself like behind the 15 or scratching the side or.
Yeah, I mean, even getting out toward at the center of the table or just past center of the table leaves you a cut on it. You don't have to get all the way back over there.
Right.
You just cut a ball similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce out. Oh.
Oh, and he did scratching the side.
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to get all the way over there. He looked at the fact that he didn't have to, and then he went to go get all the way over there.
Well, it could be just one of those instances where you just got too much of it more than you intended.
Yeah, a little.
Which he's been doing that. You know, Aaron, he's been overhitting the balls a lot.
Yeah.
So he's probably used to playing on slower tables. Would be my guess.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Huey has lost a match. We don't have very many without. Chad Palmer has no losses yet. Sean Buchholz and Derek Porgurski. Dustin Janetsky and Joe Fraley. Aaron Coniglio. Ted Reeves. And that's it. Everybody else has at least one loss. Mark here has one loss.
That's right. Table five.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 12 players playing this round. Well, actually 13 that already had 2 losses. We've already eliminated another player this round. If you're looking for the brackets for this, you can find that on On Cue Billiards LLC Facebook page. Yeah, Curtis, Aaron made the ball before the 8, come back across table and scratch, give him ball in hand to Mark. Mark's making quick work of this rack. Tie the score up.
All right. Nice out there, Mark.
Yep.
Ties it up. 1 apiece.
Huh? Your payouts.
Our payouts.
It was $55 to play in this tournament, a $50 entry, and a $5 greens fee.
Yeah, that Calcutta's got some nice money in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Almost an extra $700 over the tournament money.
All right. Aaron with the break.
Made a ball.
Yeah, his first break was an incredible break.
Wow. I got to see that right before I left.
Ah. This isn't a bad break, but it can't compare to that first one he had.
No, I think I like solids here, even with that 5 ball where it is. So it goes past the 12, right? Yeah.
It goes past the 12, and if you had to, you could shoot it in the side. If someone held a gun to your head and said, you have to shoot it in the side, okay.
Yeah.
Not sure why that would ever come up, but weird people in the world.
Yeah. Start with the 2, maybe? 2 up in the corner.
2 in the corner.
Yeah.
Or the 5 in the side right now, if you like
I
it.
wouldn't want to be doing that. I want to shoot the 5 up in the corner.
Ooh, now he's looking at a bank on the 5.
Yeah, I think he was trying to roll up even further and maybe shoot the 3 in the other side. What about, I was going to say, what about a bank on the 5? He's looking at that now to see if there's room by the 3. You have to hit that pocket speed with just enough English to have it kind of rolling over that way, so it just barely misses the point on the pocket and falls.
Curtis, yes. Aaron scratched playing position on the 8, and then Mark ran out.
I answered that.
Oh, sorry. I knew that after you told me.
Well, at least you listened that time.
Huh?
Look at that.
Nice shot.
He had just enough room to get that ball in there. That 3 ball was big. Hit it short, lengthen it out, or maybe it was on a natural tangent and the 3 was just barely out of the way. Yeah, I think y'all, if you're anywhere around in the Midwest, you need to come check out some of these tournaments here at On Cue.
Yeah, they got lots of them. Sometimes, sometimes more than one in a week. Sometimes 2 or 3 in a week.
Yeah.
And they get good turnouts for all of them.
Yeah, they get a great tournament for their Friday night tournaments, and yeah.
Tends to get a little crowded in here. There is that.
He needs that ball to get all the way over. He crushed that one.
That's par for the course for Aaron. He's been crushing all. He's. I haven't seen him underhit a shot yet. Let's put it that way.
Looks like he might be going to get his jump cue, but what's that one rail behind the 8 look like on the 6?
Rail first on the 6. I can't tell if that's on or not. It might be a little too short for that. I don't know. As far as jump shots go, this is one of the easier ones.
Yeah. Pretty straight up and, yeah, pretty straightforward here up on the 6. I think you might need a little bit more elevation here.
I think he's aiming. Silly.
Oh, okay. Well, you know me.
Nice shot.
And it's going to come out for a shot on the 7.
That's perfect.
So, yeah, shoot and stop.
Yeah, if that 11 wouldn't have hit the cue ball, it probably would have kept on sailing and probably would have been hooked again, but
And
that
if he
worked
can't
out
shoot and
nice.
stop, he can follow forward and come back down, but it looks like he can just shoot and stop. Looks pretty straight on it, doesn't he?
Hard to tell. He might have a little bit of angle where he has to, yeah, like you say, follow to the rail and back up.
Yeah, but if he can just shoot and stop right there, that would be ideal.
Looks like he's going to go to the rail.
Yeah, I think he has to. He's got just that little bit of angle where the cue ball would have been working towards the towards the 1 had he just tried to shoot and stop.
I mean, he can just draw back a little and cut the 8 in the side, right? He doesn't have to, like, go into the... Looked like he was going into the 9.
Yeah, just draw it back.
I mean, it looked like he was thinking about going into the 9. Oh, wow, he moved that cue ball. Whoa, boy.
I don't know. Can he still shoot this on the side?
I don't think so.
He may have to kick it in that corner over there.
Yeah, he moved that cue ball a lot more than I was expecting. I thought he was just going to just draw back a couple inches, just enough to clear the 9. And wow. Well, like I said, I haven't seen him underhit a shot yet.
Right, looks like George has now been eliminated too. Demetrius has been eliminated. And David Hanshaw, those 3 players have been eliminated this round. Yeah, see, I think I like kicking it in the corner. not at the side.
I think the side's an easier shot.
Where did he call it? Did he call it on the side?
I actually didn't see where he called it.
I think the corner was easier from there. All right.
Yeah, he may not have had enough rail to kick it in the side. That
Yeah,
side
that's what
pocket
I
may
was
have been in the
thinking.
way.
Yeah. So the corner, it was just straight behind it, you know. Almost straight at the rail from where the cue ball was. Kicks that 8-ball up towards the other corner.
All right, 2 games in a row where Aaron makes it to the 8 and then leaves an open layout for Mark.
Yeah, well, this time Mark doesn't get to start with ball in hand. Might as well have there, and just about. It's
But
good.
but either way, ball in hand or no ball in hand, yeah, it's hard to win when you make it to the 8 and then don't finish it.
And with that 12 ball sitting there too, this is looking really good for Mark to get on the hill here.
Yeah, like if for some reason he couldn't get out here, he misses a shot. That 8-ball's kind of blocked.
Yep. All right, where are we at? Yeah. Okay.
I think I like cut the 11 and go back and forth for either the 13 or the 15.
And what about going around the 15, 13 from the 14?
Yeah, not as much of a fan of that. I'm more of a fan of cut the 11, go back and forth to land on the 13 or the 15.
No, you know, let you put a little bit truer stroke on it, cut the ball a little bit straighter when you put a little bit more speed on it.
It's easier to stay in line this way. If you cut the 14 and come 3 rails around, oh my.
All right, what's Aaron gonna do? Cross bank?
Cross bank it. Cross it or try to follow it in, one of the two.
I think the cross bank. Trying to follow it in from that distance, and the 12 is out of the pocket. You know, it's in the jaws, but it's off center. So that makes it harder to follow in.
Makes it much harder.
So I think I'd like to cross bank here. You just got to put the no double kiss English on it.
Three rails?
Full. Oh, 3 rails and a
bump
kiss.
It in, bump it. Oh.
He's going to corner hook him. Did he corner? Well,
he's got the 11.
Does he?
I think.
Does he?
Maybe.
I think he can shoot the other one. I think it's off of the point just enough. I think that 8-ball may have him for the one up in the corner, though. No, yeah, he's got room to shoot it out of there. That 8-ball was really close to making that funny. Ooh.
Speaking of getting funny.
Yeah.
I think he has that 14 on the side.
If not, he's got the combination.
Yeah, to
the 13, 12.
To the hanging ball. Hanging around.
Okay, he's going to shoot the combination anyway. It opens up the 15. He keeps having trouble with these balls next to each other. I think he wants to just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
And you don't want to kill this because it could actually come off of that 12 and end up getting funny on the end rail.
Yeah, you hit that harder than I was thinking it was going to.
You shoot the 14, 15, 14, 13?
Yep. 15 to the rail and back out. 14, 13. Just like that. Whoa, slow down.
Yeah.
He's crushing these balls.
It's cooling off in here some. It's been chilly most of the day, but it was warm when we first got in here. The sun was baking outside. Fewer people in the room, so the tables start to speed up in the evening.
Drying out a little.
Mhm. Are you bumping that mic again?
Every chance I get.
I can tell. There we go.
All right, Mark takes the lead. First time this set.
He's wanting to hand Aaron his first loss. Hey, that's you. Hey, there we are. Yeah, Curtis, he's having a little bit of trouble finishing here. He's gonna.
Yeah, we've all been there where
Just,
it's just something always goes wrong when you get to the end.
yeah, I do that a lot. I'd be a world champion at 7-ball or APA 9-ball.
Well, then you need to play APA 9-ball.
We don't have any APA where we are.
Guess we gotta start one.
No APA where we are.
No APA, no USAPL,
No
no
TAP.
TAP, no VNEA,
No.
just BCA.
BCA and MIPA, which is our
Oh yeah, and MIPA,
our state league.
the Michigan Independent Pool Players Association.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Wow, what? Something happened over in Brad's game over there?
Yeah, Reggie just saved Brad from shooting the 8 when he still had a ball left on the table. Is he going to scratch now?
Yeah, you don't see that too often. Usually people will let you shoot the 8 in,
And that was for the match, too.
and that was for the match.
That was to put Brad out of the tournament,
Well, how friendly.
I don't know what the score was because their pennies are at 0-0, but that was Brad was about ready to make an error like that for the match. Just he doesn't play. He's got a business here. They're getting ready to open up a bar like 6 blocks away from here. But, guys' brains probably just fried beyond belief on a daily, right?
Right.
And that gives Reggie his second loss.
Nice cut. And those balls they landed pretty good.
Yeah, them pool gods. They go, oh, you didn't want this? Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna give it to the other guy.
Yeah, they're like that.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah, cut the 7 in. Put the cue ball. Bring the cue ball around where the foot spot is. 3 in the side, 1 in the side, and then 8 ball. Yeah,
Yep.
roll forward from the 1. Cut. Take the cut shot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yep, that's what he's looking at. He's just planning everything out. Because these 4 balls are for the set. Oh, is that 3 go? Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
3 goes.
Oh, I didn't think the 3 went.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that changes things a little.
I might as well shoot the 1 now.
I'm not so sure. I think I still might like shooting a 7 because 7 to the 8 I think is harder than 1 to the 8.
Yeah, but 7 to the 1. I guess you could slide and shoot the 1 down in this Look, what view am I looking at? He could shoot the one in the upper right-hand corner
Mm-hmm.
and then slide over for the 8. But that's, I mean, that's
Well, you can
huge danger.
you can still shoot the one in the side.
Yeah. Mark's gonna make sure that Aaron doesn't get a chance to finish the game here.
Yeah, just shoot the one. Shoot the one now. Draw back a
Yeah.
little to get relatively straight on the 7. Then from the 7, just draw back just far enough to clear the 13 and just cut the 8. Oh, that's been turned off. I gotta turn that back on.
Yeah. But you ain't been using it anyhow. Hey.
There we go. We're back. Yeah, he came up just a little short. I was thinking draw back a little bit more, like to there, so that he can just draw back to here and just cut the 8 in.
Now he's gonna have to shoot that gap coming in between and that side pocket's right there.
I think he can still come out this way. You just have to spin the crap out of it. Soft draws with a lot of spin. I think he can still do it. It's just not as easy.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He was really digging in there to get that ball.
And that's the problem when you got to put a lot of spin on the ball.
I reduced it.
Wow, you hit the floor so hard to make my camera shake.
That's the last match of this round being called right now.
So
Nope, there's 2 left. I could be looking at making the 7 and leaving them ugly. I think I'd like. I mean, I'm not one for taking your soldiers off the field until you're ready to win the war, but I might make a couple of balls here. But if you do that, it opens up the 8 more. So he's looking at pocketing the 7 and not leaving him a shot on the 8.
that's
That's
a good
pretty
shot.
darn good.
Although I think you left him the alley for the 1 rail kick for the 8 in the side. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, that's probably going to be his best bet.
Just a little bit too. It turned over half time too much. 1/2 a roll less, and it's perfect. Where you're looking at a 2 rail kick and nothing at a pocket really.
Yeah, he's got that alleyway for the 1 rail, 8 in the side.
Nothing to sneeze at, but he's got a he's got a shot. He's got something to shoot at.
Yeah, if that cue ball is 2 more inches to the left, then he's looking at. He's got to do something special just to get a hit on the 8. From here, he actually has a chance of making this. I mean, it's not a good chance, like 1 out of 10 maybe. But 1 out of 10 isn't bad when.
Yeah. Hey, it could
when
have
it could have been. It could have been 1 out of 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, it's half roll. That cue ball doesn't take a half a roll, and you're looking at a 2 rail kick into the side.
No, that's more like 1 out of 100. This is more like 1 out of 10.
Yeah. There it is. Tomorrow, 4:05.
No, he's going to go 2 rails at it anyway. I guess maybe that 15 is out there just a little too much. That looks short.
That's,
yeah.
Yep. Right, and not a loss of game, just ball in hand.
Yep, that's right. BCA rules, that's not a loss.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta deal with that cluster on the rail. It might be dead, it might go, but I don't know, or you might have to break it out. But with ball in hand, that's probably where I would start. If it goes, just go ahead and shoot it. If not, maybe even play. You can even play safe off of it if you had to. Cue ball on the other side of it, shooting this way.
Yep. I think if you got to look at it that close, that I'm breaking it out or playing safe the other way.
Yeah, because if it's that touchy of a shot, if you miss it, you're leaving them dead on the 8. I mean, you're leaving them dead straight in on the 8 almost.
Yep. Yeah, play the 10 up in the corner and push into them. Play the 11 in the side, brush into them, whatever, you know.
10 in the corner and roll forward with the cue ball to break them open doesn't look too bad. Except that 11 might be in the way, kind of blocking him a little.
He's going for the combination. He's decided he's going to shoot it.
The best safety is the one where the other player doesn't get to the table.
Yep, best safety is running out.
Well, he certainly made it look like it was a hanger. So I guess it was. But yeah, he's definitely not afraid to shoot, that's for sure.
No, no.
I haven't seen anything in his game yet that would hint at anything resembling fear.
Nice cut. Get past that 9.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think I like shooting a 15 now that you came way past the 10. The 9-10. He better not be listening to us on those earbuds. I said
he's
that just
gotta-
to see if he's going to turn around and look.
Hey, Aaron, your shoe's untied. See if he looks down. Give it the 30-second delay for YouTube.
It's actually not that far. Well, it wasn't when we were doing the Calcutta. I would hear Rick say it, and then like 2 seconds later, it would come through my phone.
Oh, you were watching it on your phone?
Yeah, well, I was wanting to be back inside before it started.
Mm. You could hear his booming voice even when you're outside.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially when he would do going once, stolen. Bunch of
Everyone's
thieves
always,
in here.
Everyone's always stolen.
I know.
in his Calcuttas.
Yep. And everybody is the buy of the tournament until the next one. Until the next guy, and that was the buy of the tournament.
Well, he's overrolled this a little.
Yeah, come to the short side or come 2 rails.
He'll go to the end rail and back
And
up.
rail
but,
back out at it.
I mean, he'll probably handle it, but
It's a little tougher than it needed to be.
exactly. You're doing extra stuff that was unnecessary.
A little bit of English to work it back towards the center of the table. Nice shot.
All right, this ate the tie it up.
And it'd be his break, too. Didn't he break and run the first rack?
He broke and ran the first rack. That is correct.
Crushed the first break and ran out.
Yeah, he did.
Was a soaking wet monsoon break.
It was dripping. It was so wet.
There we go, 2-2. And his break.
For the set. All right, it's his break and run.
I like his demeanor at the table, too. He's very calm and, yeah. But with confidence, there's a difference between being calm and looking like you don't got a clue out there.
And doesn't throw a fit if it doesn't go his way, like when he scratched on that ball before the 8.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't
Yeah.
break his cue stick in half or anything.
No. So, yeah. He could have a future in this game. Kind of like that Shane somebody.
You don't want a future in this game. Your
Yeah.
best bet is if you suck at pool. That's your best bet in life. Because if you're good at pool, you're just looking at a life of poverty unless you're the #1 or #2 player in the world.
Unless your name's Shane Van Boning or Clenty Cassie.
Yeah. Because there's just not enough money in pool to support anybody but just the top few.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately.
if we started going and getting money from outside of the sport, there'd be more of it. We keep what is that thing we keep passing around the same 10 grand or something?
Something like that. It may have increased due to inflation, but something like that.
Kenny wins again. I think he lost one match already though.
The old joke that there's only 10 grand in olive pool, it just keeps getting passed around. Oh, that number's probably bigger now, but
Yeah.
all right, he's made a ball. They're spread pretty good. Couple little clusters to deal with. They each have problems, but I think I'm liking stripes better.
All right. And all the matches for this round are played or playing.
So when this match is over, we'll probably have another match either right away or
Nope.
very soon.
It'll be a little bit of a break because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All tables are going right now. So when this match is
okay, I got you.
yeah, when this match is over, we may have a 10, 15-minute break between games. We got to wait for everybody in the round to finish before we start the next round.
Yeah, I thought you were saying they were done playing, but no, they are playing.
Yeah, they're playing. There's no more to play. And we've got 2 more people, at least, that will be eliminated this round that are playing right now. We've got 2 matches where both guys have 2 losses. Troy Anderson and Matt Smurden, one of those will be eliminated. And Rod Garrison and Nathan Burpee, one of them will be eliminated. Rick Schroeder has eliminated Bobby Ballard. Dave Hanshaw was eliminated. Demetrius Harris. George, that played here last match. Those guys and at least 2 more will be eliminated this round. Just missed the cut there on the 15.
Mark springs to the table.
Yep.
Now, is he stripes or is
I believe
Aaron stripes
I
or
believe
is it
Aaron
open?
is stripes. Well, I think Aaron just shot at a stripe. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, I was
4,
kinda-
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Did he make a ball after the break?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is Aaron stripes or is it still open
Yeah.
now?
Well, did he only make 1 ball? It depends. If he only made 1 ball in the break, he stripes.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember.
Nah, it looks like Mark's looking at the solid. So I think it's. I don't think it's open.
So our Wi-Fi connection seems to have stabilized a bit. It's been relatively stable the last hour or so. So out there in internet land, how's our stream coming through? I've had to crank down the quality a little because I'm being forced to stream on Wi-Fi here, and hopefully we're still looking and sounding pretty good. Thanks, Curtis.
We can't make up his mind which one he wants to cut in. Cutting the 2 in, he could go back and forth across the table into the back of the 3 ball.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot here. It didn't really go according to plan there.
I think that's the one I would shoot though. Little center right on the 2 ball, working back across table, trying to come in between the 9-10 because it's just,
Thanks, James.
of course that's one of my favorite shots anyhow, shooting that ball up table. Does it go past the 7 though? I think it just barely passes it. I can't tell.
It's close.
It's really
but
close.
I think it goes.
Honey, it's your song.
No, it is not. But I think he's going to take a swing at it.
Yeah, he's really digging in this. He's trying to come in between the 9-3 if he shoots it like that. Oh, it's Rick's favorite song. He came in dancing to it. Thanks, Benny and James and Curtis.
Yeah, earlier in the day, our internet here was acting up, so it was probably getting a lot of buffering buffering on your side. So I've had to turn our quality settings way down for the live stream, but the recordings are still being recorded in full quality. So when I upload the matches later this week, they'll all be in the best, most pristine quality you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Get all that done before we get on the plane on Friday.
Yeah, because I'll have plenty of that to do when I get back.
Yeah. All right, we've got a couple matches end. Let's see.
They had to brew a new pot.
Boy, people are drinking a lot of coffee around here.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Yep.
He's just going to try to soft bank this a little bit, where that 10 covers up the cue ball. No,
Nice
it almost
shot.
got there. I think maybe it did get there.
I think it did, but he can see the edge of the 3.
No coaching. What coaching did I do?
Are you coaching?
I don't know. Lu Pang says I'm coaching, or maybe he says you're coaching. I don't know. Someone's coaching somebody.
Am I coaching Kevin? Oh, it was Lu Pang. Never mind. Forget it.
I'll show you. Come over here.
How you get that internet out there in the river fishing, Lu Pang?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be like salmon fishing out in the river somewhere? They probably have better internet there than we do here. No offense, Brad Brewer, but upgrade your internet.
I wonder if it's something too because they've got that other table streaming out. That might have had something to do with it.
I bet it was. I bet they're chewing up my bandwidth.
Yeah, because
Maybe they turned it off.
Yeah, it's a possibility. But and earlier people were out here. They were because I was outside when I told you I was listening to the Calcutta, and there was like 4. Well, no, that wouldn't interfere with the bandwidth because it's a closed one for just the business. That's right. But maybe it was. Hey, it's T. Cronbo.
Hey, T. Cronbo.
Yeah, I think that might have been what it was. They had that other. They had their table that they have a camera set up on, streaming out the.
I gotta go have a talk with Brad about that to shut that off when I'm streaming here. 'Cause he's chewing up all my bits and pieces. No,
Yeah.
bits and bytes, not
Bits and
bits and
bytes.
pieces.
Yeah. They had that ring game going on back there. Right, he's looking at kicking off of the end rail at this 4 ball. He does not want to move that 3. Or is he going at the 7 deuce?
I think he's going at the 7. All right, good hit. Does he get a rail? He's
Got
got
a
a rail.
rail.
No scratch.
No, the cue ball came out though and is left Aaron this 10 here and a possible breakout too. I think he's got a breakout shot on the 10. It's all right, Lou. You can make it up to Ron the end of next month. Tournament here, October 27th. Another big tournament. Ladies tournament next weekend, October 6th. October 13th is a Fargo rated 9-ball tournament.
All right.
Get off of it.
Oh, boy.
Frozen to the side of his own ball.
No love, unless it's dead in the side. No love.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or dead in the side off the 9.
Yeah, that's brutal. I hate it when my own ball does that to me.
Get hooked by your own ball?
Yeah, I hate it. He hit that good, too. Reminds me of, I didn't deserve that. Yes, you did.
Michelle, they have a question.
Right there. Players are unsure on the rule here.
And yeah, yes, and the answer is yes, you can push through it if they're frozen.
The BCA rule, if they're frozen, you can push through them. Yeah. So if you agree they're frozen.
But I can get Brad.
All right, they're going to get Brad Brewer to come over.
Yeah, yes, they both have to agree the ball's frozen in order for him to be able to push through this. You don't just get to look and go, oh, they're frozen, and push
Whack.
through it.
They're frozen,
right?
whack.
And you can still you can still foul doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to get Brad to come over here and watch this. Okay, he's called this 12 in the side. Oh, why he's jacking up on it like this, though, if he's going to push through.
Thanks, Brad.
I don't like that.
Yep, even though that cue ball went forward, it doesn't matter because they're frozen and you're allowed to push through it.
Nope. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the rule because it is a double hit. You can't push through it like that and not have your Q-tip stay, and it's the length of time that your Q-tip stays in contact with the cue ball there, not an actual double hit.
Yeah, and for all the people that are fans of snooker, that's absolutely not allowed in snooker at all. I believe the rule in snooker is if you are if the cue ball's frozen to a ball, you're not allowed to shoot at that ball at all. You have to shoot away from the ball. You have to shoot at something else.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's probably a rule that will be going away soon in pool because a lot of people don't like it, and especially after was it the Monk, Timothy Miller Monk, that somebody did a video where they did a slow down thing of it, and you can actually see it's actually like a triple or quadruple hit with it. Have you seen that video online?
I don't know about the particular video you've seen, but I've seen videos like that where use the high-speed camera
Yeah.
on a close-up of like a double hit type shot, and even a miscue. If you look at just a regular miscue, it will usually hit the Q-tip 3, 4, 5, 6 times during the course
Yeah.
of a miscue. So there are people that will argue that any miscue should be a foul, a double hit foul.
Yeah, even if you're like if you're not intentionally scoop jumping the ball, right, and you
just,
still
yeah.
miscue and it jumps like that, that it should be a foul. Because just because you didn't do it intentionally doesn't mean it's not a double hit, right? But yeah, that's a rule that's caused some controversy. Okay, more than some over the years.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that, they might be looking
Yeah.
into.
Something that should be revisited.
Yep.
Thanks, Michael.
He likes that BCA rule. Well, we all do when it works in our favor.
Yeah, don't like it so much when it works in your opponent's favor.
Oh yeah, and that's another one of those two. It's you try to shoot straight. He was shooting straight through it, but that's when you have to shoot away from the angle, the opposite angle that you think that you normally would to cut a ball in when they're frozen together like that, right? It works the same way that way too?
Yeah, you can't.
Like you're shooting a ball that are, combination that's frozen.
Yeah, because the cue ball is going to be throwing the object ball, so you have to, you can't cut the ball, you have to throw it. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to change the angle and not have it go straight. So yeah, Mark is making a nice run out here.
Yep.
2 balls away from the set.
Yeah, and handing Aaron, I said, his first defeat for the. This would be Aaron's first loss. His first strike. That's nice speed, straight in for the match.
That's good. You don't got to shoot that.
You're not allowed to do that, though.
Okay, good thing.
It's against the rules. There we go.
All right, for the win.
There we go. Good match. And we will be back in just a little bit with another one.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back. We'll be right back.